We're live here, guys. East West Brewery, Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Leo from Frio, how you doing, brother? Appreciate all the work you've done. Got me some chicken wings here, some beer. There's the beer menu up there. East West Brewing. Yeah, Nam's a cool spot, man. I actually enjoy it here. Very cost effective. If one's on a budget, this place is pretty killer. Slightly cheaper than Cebu in a lot of respects. Food's better. Hotels are cheaper and better. Transportation's better. There's not the in-your-face prostitution red light district. At least I haven't found it or noticed it. But for the most part, I've been pretty happy out here. I don't know if you guys want to see me chow down on a wing, but I love my chicken wings. Anybody wants to come in the chat, click on the link. I'll let you in. Maximus, King Troll. What do you think about Jerry the Fairy going to Bantayan? I thought that was pretty cool. You know, Maximus, I do respect your anonymity and your dedication, but if you ever want to meet up, first 10 beers are on me. Something to think about. Yeah, Frank never tells anybody when he goes to Cebu City. He sneaks out there. He's scared of getting caught out, constantly changing hotels. I've always said, Frank, just go live from a known public location for 1 hour. I'll be there. You say you want to meet with me, I'll be there. For 2.5 years, he hasn't took me up on my offer. Yeah, I went to see the Cuchi tunnels and the Mekong River Delta cruise yesterday. Pretty cool. You know, if you're here, you might as well do it. It's not like a must-see in Ho Chi Minh. I mean, I'm staying in like ground zero central location by the Benton Market. I mean, every block is just hotel, restaurant, bar, coffee shop, massage parlor, little wet markets all over. Yeah, I've met Frank. He's a coward. At the end of the day, he's simply a coward. Man's never been in a fight in his entire life. Never got the shit kicked out of him. What he needs is to get the shit kicked out of him. East West Brewery. This is probably the most widely known brewery in Vietnam. They've got like 13 locations. Neither. I'm in Ho Chi Minh City, which is technically Saigon. Yeah, they got 13 locations across Vietnam. It's a pretty good place. Whenever I travel, I like to go to breweries. I've learned that like wherever breweries are, like tends to be like hot spots for nightlife and cool stuff. So I've been to Pasture Brewery. Wasn't my favorite. Heart of Darkness is probably the most widely known brewery in Southeast Asia. Pretty popular. But East West is really good too. Went to another one called the Social Meeting. Good also. Yeah, I don't know, like, is it bad to call Ho Chi Minh City Saigon, or would they get offended by it? I don't know. Today I went to the Independence Palace and the Museum of Traditional Vietnamese Medicine. Bought some Tiger Balm, drank some tea. Just kicking back, kind of like got a late start today. The guy I'm traveling with here, he lost his ATM card, so he has to get like money Western Union to him, and Western Union wanted like some like e-visa document printed out. He didn't have it, and there's a lot of places here go on a big lunch break from like 12 to 1. So by the time he like got the document printed out, it's like 12 o'clock. So then they're on a lunch break till 1 o'clock. Gets his money, comes back, and yeah, we basically didn't get. We were trying to hit up 4 museums today. This was going to be the museum day. We only hit up 2, and then went back, kind of just laid down for half an hour, and I'm at the brewery. So the way life goes. Anybody wants to come on the live stream, just click the link. You're more than welcome to come on. How's the audio? Is there too much background noise? No, I met my wingman in Cebu like 2 years ago. Just randomly met him at Ramos 301 bar one night. These are spicy bullshit. And he's from LA too. Well, I'm from Long Beach, basically from LA. And, you know, we hung out, partied in Cebu together. And he kind of moved to Thailand. Spends most of his time in Thailand, comes back to Cebu a little bit. And then he needed to do a visa run. And I said, well, I'm going to Vietnam. Let's meet up. And so we met up. And I just do to travel with. I always like to travel with, like, somebody else. Like, it's like, it helps to just kind of, like, keep you on schedule, keep you level-headed. You know, it's just sometimes better to travel with a buddy, like, hitting up bars. Like, sometimes, like, single guys aren't allowed in clubs. Or sometimes it's just easier to like approach a group of girls if like 2 guys versus a single guy. But I'm not here for girls. Um, Mongering scene is not what I expected. There's a street called Louis Bien Street, which is like walking street with like 20 bars on it, but it's not like a traditional Filipino Angeles City type bikini bar. It's more like go-go dancers and like I don't even know if you can. Yeah, you probably can buy them drinks. I haven't tried. Um, the go-go bars, like I haven't found like true bikini bars. There's just a lot of like massage places where you like go and get like a pedicure, manicure, massage, and they offer extra. If you guys know what I mean, and I think you do. Vietnamese women are beautiful. They have great boobs. Uh, I definitely haven't cracked the code to getting with them yet. Like I said, I'm not really here looking for that. It's available. I don't know if it's like free, especially with like the hot young ones. Um, it's like, I mean, there is nightlife, but like where I'm at, I'm in like ground zero of tourists, and there's like just tons of man buns and like young Euro travelers, Aussie travelers. It's not like Cebu or Dumaguete where it's like older guys with younger girls. It's like there's a lot of young Euro backpacker types out here. Okay, Billy says, I'm thinking of staying in the Cebu and Davao. What do you think is better for dating? Cebu, absolutely Cebu. Now, Davao is similar, but Cebu. Yeah, man, if you're just looking like to meet a girl, are you looking to move there or are you just there for like a month or two for dating? But I would pipeline online first for a few weeks. Maybe sign up for like a premium account on Pina Love or Badu or Tinder and pipeline 3 or 4 girls, maybe even 10, because there'll be no shows. There'll be like girls that show up that are like way less attractive than you thought they were going to be in their pictures. And then, go from there. Don't be afraid to just say no, pick the first one out, and move on to the second. Book multiple per day, because like if you set up a 10 a.m. meeting, a 1 p.m. meeting, and a 4 p.m. meeting, like one of them's not going to show, one of them's not going to be as attractive as her pictures, and one of them's going to be like 2 hours late. So I would like triple book per day for the first few days. Find one you like, take her to Bohol, take her to Sikihor, take her to Bantayan, Camotes, Boracay, Siargao. I would rent a motorcycle or buy a motorcycle. If you're going to be in Cebu for 6 months, I would buy a motorcycle. But and then you meet a good girl, you can like just give her the motorcycle and she'll give it to her boyfriend, brother, when you leave. So it's your decision. Yeah, definitely less expats in Davao. I don't know if that's what you're looking for. I'm going to change this to this side, give you guys a different scenery. Yeah, Thailand's, I don't know. I avoid Thailand. Maybe now that weed's illegal there again, I can go back. And this beer is good. This is our English Pale Ale. East West Brewery English Pale Ale. Perfect English malty, a little bit of diacetyl butterness to it, but still enjoyable. I had their California Common was my first beer. It's perfect. I'll get their IPA next. They got 14 beers on tap here. Yeah, so probably gonna might rent a motorcycle tomorrow and just cruise around for the day. It's like $7, which is like 170,000 dong. Rent a motorcycle for the day, just cruise, get out of like the ground zero tourist area. Jim says, why is there so many old expats in Dumaguete? Honestly, I think a huge part of it is like the vloggers, like Old Dog New Tricks, Rike, Geo, those guys, like during COVID, they just pumped out video after video, like, you know, espousing all the virtues of Dumaguete. You get out there, you find a girl, you know, Rike's like, just get out to the Mercado, find yourself a woman. You know, if my budget was like 12 or 1,300 bucks a month, and I had a girlfriend, like serious long-term girlfriend, I'd probably move to Dumaguete. And actually, like, I've been in Cebu for 3 years. I was this close to moving to Dumaguete, specifically Valencia, the town up the mountain from Dumaguete. Back in May when my lease was up, went there, looked at places, had 2 different property agents drive me around, looked at maybe a dozen places, found an amazing, literally an amazing house, 3-bedroom, 3-bath house with backyard, front yard, side yard, gated, everything. Brand new house, never lived in, just built, up in the mountains by Apalong Brewery. 22,000 pesos a month, which is like $390. Completely unfurnished, so I would have had to go spend like a couple 100,000 pesos buying sofas, TVs, refrigerators, but whatever, that's not the end of the world. It was up in the mountains to the point where I honestly would not have even had an aircon in the house. I would have just used fans. I like it up there. Like, I'm kind of like a nature boy. Like, I like caves, waterfalls, mountain hiking, and that kind of stuff. And I've kind of done it all in Cebu. Like, if you name like the top 50 waterfalls in Cebu, I've been to 40 of them. You name all the caves, all the hiking, like, I've done it. So like Valencia was pretty nice. Like, I just like the expat scene. Like, I don't know, this is more like maybe an indictment to me or my personality, but I've been here over 3 years, and like, I really don't have any Filipino male friends. And even when I was here for a year in 2012, I never made a Filipino male friend. Like, all my friends are foreigners, specifically Americans. And so I need to be like in an expat area. So I was like, I kind of wanted to do like a condo in BGC, or I was going to stay like in Cebu City in a condo, or get a house out in Valencia. And I found that house. I won't tell you why I didn't get it, but it was just like, long story. Maybe I'll do another video on it, but ended up just renewing my lease where I'm at right now, which is a great deal. Just like for what I'm getting, the square meters, the location, it's literally like 10,000 pesos a month less than what it should be. And so I'm here for another year, but I'm going to do a lot of traveling this year. So even like these 12 months of this lease, I'll probably only be there like 7 months. But yeah, let's see. I'm going through the trim here. Okay, Billy says, my mate lives in Cebu, Newtown, but I've heard of walking distance to malls, markets, and Cebu IT Park a better choice. Yes. I am not a fan of Mactan Newtown at all. It is like, look, the people in Mactan Newtown, like, they come to Cebu like a couple times a month, and it's like a full day trip. Traffic is pretty intense, like especially from like 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. it could take you an hour to go 10 kilometers. People from Cebu City like never go to Mactan unless they're going to the airport. Like, I mean, the first year I was here, like the only time I went to Mactan was to do like day passes at like Shangri-La or uh, Blue Water or J Park. Like I did day passes at all the big resorts. Never gone back. Like I never go to like bars or restaurants or clubs in Mactan. Like nobody in my group of friends in Cebu is like, hey, let's go to Mactan tonight. Like words have never been said. Um, so I would strongly recommend not staying in Mactan. Like really, what's it worth? Like 5,000 pesos a month cheaper rent to stay there. And like you're just gonna like want to go to Cebu all the time. So stay in the IT Park Ayala area, pay the premium for rent, and if you don't, you better have a car or a motorcycle because you're gonna hate using Grab, jeepneys, taxis, walking. Like me, like if I walk more than 15 minutes, I'm like 900 meters from Ayala, and like even then, like sometimes if it's sunny outside in the middle of the day, like that's just enough to get me like a glean of sweat, and like then I just feel dirty and greasy. So like be in like a prime location. Like you've worked, what's an extra $100 a month rent to be in a great location? Just pay it, do it. Um, I'm not a fan of Newtown. It's just like this. Desolate area. Like there's no mature trees. It's just like freshly planted palm trees. Half the units at Newtown are empty. I guess it fills up a little bit on the weekends, and it is getting better. There is stuff to do in Mactan, but like there's 10 times more stuff to do in Cebu. So yeah, go to Cebu. There's no beaches in Cebu City. The beaches in Mactan suck also. A lot of them are man-made, artificial, or they have like 1,500 or 2,500 day pass, like semi-consumable. Probably Shangri-La has the best day pass. But yeah, you can get, if you're in Cebu, you get down to, you like the beach, you can, go to Camotes for a couple days, go down to Moabol for a couple days, like go up to Bantayan for a couple days, or Siquijor. Yeah, I'm a nature boy. Condo and BGC like in Baraka like Casper. Yeah, I'm not gonna stay in the cheapest studio apartment in BGC and then live stream and never show my face like Casper the Ghost. Jasper's a bitch. I'll tell you that. Like he was in Cebu, I hit him up. Like and he's like Prince. He's a coward. Ricky does maximums or stay in the 5-star condos that Ricky stays in. That's a 1-star condo. He stays in 5-star hotels when he travels, but his condo is a 1-star condo. Yeah, 15,000 a month in Newtown. Cool. That's cheap. That's probably a small studio apartment. I would say spend 25,000 a month and stay next to Ayala. That'd be my recommendation. Especially if you're just here for 6 months or something. Sorry about that. Accidentally pressed the button. I'm gonna turn this camera around because I'm gonna eat for a minute. I don't want to be like Frank. Everybody staring at me eating. Yeah, Ricky. I don't know where Ricky's at right now. Wish him well. I wish Barry was a free man. Free Barry Jordan. This bar is pretty empty. There's a couple like big groups of Vietnamese people. Looks like they just got off work. Well, it's not really a bar, it's a brewery. How was the dating scene in Cebu? What's the best method, online or cold approach? I'm all about the cold approach. Like online, you don't know how hot the girl is really. Just go up to a hot girl and, say what's up, tell her you like her, ask for her phone number. Do that 10 times, 3 or 4 of them are going to give it to you. 1 or 2 of them is going to work out, be your girlfriend. Oh, Maximus, come on. It's not half a star, it's 1 star. Yeah, the Vietnamese people are pretty cool. Not as friendly as Filipinos. That's like world famous for their friendliness. I think the Vietnamese can be a little more transactional. Like, if you're spending money, they might be really friendly to you. I haven't felt unwelcome. I mean, I felt like zero potential for street crime. Um, Grab drivers, of course, taxi drivers, like they'll still try to scam you a little bit. I haven't had any small scams like happen to me all the time in the Philippines. Um, no one's ever said I don't have change or out of stock. Maximus says, is the banh mi better in SoCal? Honestly, yeah, I do think it is. You just have like, yeah, in my opinion, yeah, because the banh mi I've had here is like budget. It's been like 40 or 50,000 dong, which is like $1.50. The banh mi in America, Los Angeles, is like $10. I guess dollar for dollar, it's better here, but like pure taste test, I'd probably take SoCal. I mean, I know people like talk shit about California, but California still got like the best food, best beer, best wine, best weather, best beaches, like best national parks, like possibly the best women in like the beach communities. I mean, the hot girl from high school in Oklahoma, like what does she do after graduation? Move to California, specifically Los Angeles. Yeah, I mean, I grew up on the border of Los Angeles and Orange County. Westminster Garden Grove was like 7 minutes away from my house. I've been to the Westminster Mall. Like growing up, my best friend lived in Garden Grove. So yeah, and I've dated a couple Vietnamese girls in my time. Okay, Billy. So you're asking about visas. Well, yeah, of course, tourist visa is the best. What are you going to do? Like, get a retirement visa? That's $20,000. Or like, you need to buy a condo. There's a military visa, but I don't know if you're military. I stayed 36. Oh, these are spicy. Shit. I stayed 36 months in the Philippines. And after doing the math for renewals, ACR cards, exit fees, and all that, like it came to like $1.10 per day to stay in the Philippines for 36 months. I mean, I guess if you're coming there for 10 years or you're on a marriage visa, like an investor visa, it might be cheaper. But if you're there for like anything from like 1 month to 60 months, the tourist visa is the way to go. Well, guys, I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to end this live stream. I still got a bunch of wings to finish. My friend's coming over here in a few minutes. He was sleeping at the condo hotel. So appreciate everybody coming out. Maximus, okay, Billy. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll probably do a live stream tomorrow. So thanks, everybody. Have a great day, great night.